y'all doing today, man? Welcome back to the show, Good Neighbors. I am your co-host, Andre. How you doing today?
Co-host Lamont. Nice to meet y'all, baby.
Nice to meet everybody today on this beautiful day.
How beautiful is it?
It's a very amazing, dizzy day.
It's a nice day.
So back to talking, so as y'all probably heard a little bit of what we were just saying, right? I got an idea for a restaurant, and I actually want to probably try and put that in. Actually, it's not a restaurant. It's really a food truck.
Ooh, I like that. You're right.
It's really a food truck. And the only thing I'm going to say is what it's going to consist of.
Okay.
Is everybody's childhood, one of everybody's childhood favorite. And I'm going to do it two ways. And I'm going to tell you one of the ways, one ingredient. Hot dog.
I had a thing about that too that I can say, and it's going to involve cereal. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay, we're going to have to talk about that offline.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you about that
because
offline.
See, the city already got something with something.
I had this in my mind a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Word.
That's crazy. But today's topic is you giving up, huh?
I'm tired.
They win. We give up, y'all win.
You win. I'm done.
So.
You got it.
Whatever. Yeah, I got two hats on. This is going to be one of the openers right here.
As you can see.
One of my favorite teams.
And then that goes for both of us,
and
honestly.
This is the hometown team.
That's both of us right there.
This represents
the game on right now for us, but we got to make sure we take care of this because, we from the city, but we got to take care of business first. Man.
So respect. Yo, this going to have to be one of them crazy thumbnails. I probably think this is going to be one of them thumbnails. We got to have to do one of these joints on Super Bowl
Sunday?
Not Super Bowl Sunday. NFL opener. The NFL opener, the Sunday or something like that. Stick and shock everybody.
Yeah.
They're gonna be looking like, wait a minute, Bill Gates. And I probably got enough I got enough hats to probably do that. I don't got enough shirts to probably do something like that. To mix match like this. I got enough hats.
But as you can see, both represent both of us in our teams. For me personally, everything Buffalo, sports-wise, me. Everything Pittsburgh-wise is me. We don't have a Major League Baseball team, but the Yankees is my squad, as well as the Pirates and the Mariners.
I like the Yankees. I haven't followed the Pirates, but I mean, shoot, if the fans go crazy like them Stiller fans, my Towel boys, then I'm all for it.
Yo, facts. That's what we doing now.
They go crazy. Absolutely. Like my towel boys. Yo, I'm getting me. You know, it's crazy. I got a towel. I'm getting me a stadium towel. I mean, I kind of technically do got a stadium towel.
But actually one from.
But one from the stadium. I got one from under the stadium in a gift shop.
I need to be inside.
I got one from the gift shop under the stadium where they be like. And I'm sitting there like, yo, can I go in there? And they like, nah.
That's how we get nice enough. They gonna be like, yo, that's the Buffalo kids. That's the Pittsburgh fans. That's big fans.
That's their little section right there.
That's us.
That little section right there.
That'd be official. Man. That'd be hella official.
Take me a picture with Jerome Bettis, dog.
Hey, yo, you gotta get at this restaurant. You ate at the restaurant when you went?
Nah, I ain't go there. I don't want to go there.
Yo, I was in there watching a Pittsburgh hockey game and a Sabres hockey game.
That's wicked.
I was like this. I was on cloud 9 like this.
That's wicked.
Hyped up. But
wicked. Wickedy.
Wickedy.
Word.
But that's what it is.
So elaborate a little bit on this.
I'm tired and I give up.
Yep.
I'm tired and I give up.
So elaborate. What this mean?
Everything I do, man, I'm getting beat up. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. I just want to just finish it all and just don't want to. I know it just turned to a somber mode real quick, but I'm tired. I'm quite sure you tired.
Yeah, I'm tired of waking up every day at
just tired.
3:30, 4 o'clock in the mouth.
Just tired, you know. and it's repetitive over and over again.
But whose fault is that? Yours or what? So what we getting? I'm gonna shut up. What we getting at?
No, you're right.
Whose fault is that we tired? Ours. We allowed ourselves to fall into the system.
Well, it's not even that, man.
Or fall out of
them.
our system.
It's them for making me tired.
Okay, I hear you on that one.
But I gotta wake up. So you thought, let me guess, you thought this was gonna be the last one and we gonna be done and we're tired of doing this? Negative. The fact that I am tired is meaning that I need to wake up. I need to increase myself. I need to build myself. I need to better myself so I can better others. There's so much of us having to go through everything that we go through. And guess what that means? It's going to tire you. It's going to drain you. It's going to make you fat, lethargic, etc. But guess what? We're not going to let that happen at all. We're just going to keep continuing, not only pushing, but bettering ourselves, because us being tired has to wake us up.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to wake us up because there's so much going on in the world right now that you may feel like it's draining you. You may feel that you're tired. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go on. Stop. Your purpose is bigger. That's why you're still here. For you to make a difference. For you to keep going. For you to keep progressing. For you to keep on pushing. And that's what we are going to do. Are you tired? Yes. Am I tired? Yes. You tired? Quite sure you are.
Oh, I am.
But guess what? It's too much to do. It's too many goals to reach. It's too many destinations to touch. So many continents I ain't put my fingers on. I encourage you to get out of your neighborhoods first. Then bounce other places. But before you do that, I need you to understand where you go. Cultures, courtesies, customs. I know you want to bounce out your area. Good. I appreciate that. I was trillion. But learn where you're going. Don't think you can do what you do here in any other country.
Oh, I see where this is going. See, as soon as you said customs, the first thing I thought about was making sure you claim your Egg McMuffin and Subway subs before you go over to a whole...
You close. That's close, but you got it.
Cause you know that's the thing, right? That's out right now.
Yo, you have to.
A couple people been getting fines because they haven't cleared they ain't claimed they sandwiches that they ate. They brought over from one airport to the other airport.
Okay, and the crazy. Okay, yo.
So as soon as you said customs, I'm just saying. That's the first thing I thought about was yo. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, man.
I think we all are. But that goes with a bunch of stuff because you got me on one.
I'm just saying
because you gotta understand when you go to certain places, certain countries, certain countries, I can't say nationalities to group people, certain customs of certain countries, there are certain things that you can't bring back, and they have to be made sure that they are able to be brought back
or taken there. That's, I think.
Or taken there.
It go both ways.
Because remember, whatever you may have in the country that you're in, okay, let's do it. Like the female basketball player Brittany.
Why you on that? Why you talking? I'm about to search something up because it was this one movie I wanted to mention about this topic. Why you on there?
All right, thank
so you talk and I'm doing this. I just want to let you know what I was doing.
There are certain okay, I was in the military. Proudly served my country. Still give it over. Not just because of my military aspect, but because I feel I need to pay my duty to defend all enemies, foreign and domestic. 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 I'm sorry, did I just repeat that a couple of times? My bad. There are certain things that we do here that we're allowed to do here that you're not allowed to do to other countries. When I was in the military, they would give you a somewhat of a synopsis of what certain countries can do, what you can't do, what you're allowed to do, blah, blah, blah. I understand certain people are in the entertainment industry and in certain kind of arts and entertainment, sports aspect, politicians or whatever. If you're not connected, then maybe this won't apply to you. But for the ones that just believe that they're in the entertainment and think they can just get away with going to other countries and just doing what they're supposed to, think they can do what they do here and do over there, you can't do that. Certain countries do not allow certain things, even if you are a political person, even if you are an entertainer, even if you are a sports figure. Certain countries do not bang with that. Even if you are from a certain country, you may be from that country, you may be proud of your country, but that doesn't mean wherever you go that you have that same attitude in that country. That same kind of nuance, that same kind of arrogance that they say that Americans like us have. You know, you have to understand that. And people believe that because we're from America that we can do certain things, but you can't.
And or, why, not to cut you off, but why you got to break. And or, just because you got away with doing it once, do not mean you will not potentially get caught the next time.
Correct.
So that's another thing too.
Correct.
You may have got away with that one time, 2 times, 3 times, but best believe
when you get caught,
it's real.
And
so, because that's another thing too. Well, I did it because a lot of people, and I'm just telling you how people's mentality is.
Right.
A lot of these people, they be like, well, I did it once. I did it before. I've been doing this. You know, because I had to take a step back with my job like that too. I mean, with all these changes and stuff that's going on, and this be like, yo, well, I've been doing it like this. Well,
right.
That's cool, but that may not been the right way of doing it.
Well, yeah,
and
I
know that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. So that's why I don't get too a little whatever. I get in my moment a little bit, but I don't try and.
I have to come to the reality of this may be.
But I just had to add that in there too, though, because a lot of times people be getting that.
And you got comfortable.
And
you get so comfortable being here in the States and doing certain things, and you go to other countries. Okay, I'll give you a quick little thing that happened, and then we're gonna bounce from it real quick. Back in the days, there was a kid from America that went to Singapore, and he went and graffitied and airbrushed on a wall in Singapore. I'm sorry, fam. We don't care how inebriated you were, etc., etc. We ain't doing that over here. So, before we let you go, we're going to cane you as in the rules of our laws before we let you go. You didn't know what to do. You got scared. America tried to get you out of it. This goes back to our last episode of not knowing what's going on with history, things of that nature. They tried to get him back. They said, okay, we're going to try and get you back. They were like, no, we'll let him go after we hit him with the cane a couple times. So you're going to do it again. Guess your power wasn't big enough. Because guess what? My man got caned a couple of times. And then sent him back. So,
while we on examples, right? Mm-hmm. I was making this example.
That's gotta be real. You pulling out your phone.
Yeah. Because I ain't got my laptop, right? Mm-hmm. So, we was talking about the situation at work. And I remember this movie that I watched because I'm kind of like a little movie person. And it was in 1998 with Vince Vaughn and Joaquin Phoenix. And it was called Return to Paradise.
Okay.
And it was based on these 3 dudes going to, what was it, Malaysia? It was like a Malaysian paradise. And it was 3 dudes, right? And they was buying illegal stuff, because you can't say certain things. They was buying illegal things to use to inhale within their body, right?
Okay, got you.
So.
No, you're talking about snow.
No, the other stuff, brown stuff too.
Nah, gotcha.
Yeah, the brown stuff too, whatever, right? So so one dude stayed.
Okay.
2 dudes left.
Okay.
But they all, went on about their business, whatever. And they get a call from a lawyer and was like, yo, one of the dude that stayed, he got the death penalty, this, that, and the third.
They caught him?
Because they caught him, quote unquote, trying to like smuggle or whatever like that. And it was a big thing. And the whole ordeal was for the other dudes to come back and split the time for him to not get the full death penalty. Yeah. So it was either he get the death penalty or all 3. Oh yeah, dude, it was I've seen it around like 1999. I remember this movie like it was yesterday.
You got a good memory.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I just can't remember the name of it. But
it's like you a genius.
Nah, not really.
Can you do my taxes?
I used to. I can. Technically, I can. I only got like 2 more classes to take before I get my accounting degree. Just like
I heard that, right?
But I'm just saying. But or a certificate. But make a long story short, I remember that movie.
I don't know. Don't want my man know how much money I make?
Shoot, y'all be all up in my business, man.
You right.
So yeah, I want to see what y'all all make nowadays. Straight up.
So what you were saying was, that's not okay. That's not right.
Oh, so you do got it. You just decide to do what you want to do.
Or it's
and you've been asking me.
Or it's the opposite. You said you was getting this much. Wait a minute, you only make. So is that? I'm assuming you got that a while ago because if you didn't, none of that is official.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's crazy, but I go back to that movie because I remember that then, and I always had that in the back of my head. Yo, whatever you do in the States, keep that in those states.
But you can't. But you know what?
You see what I mean?
But you're right. It's not like you can't because for certain.
So for you to think that you can do what you think you can do in these countries
is a big negative.
And that movie showed me in '99, and I'd have been 13 somewhere around that time.
But it stuck with you.
And it stuck. So
because you know what it does for certain things. If it's not a movie of showing you how somebody's having a good time in a foreign country. There are certain movies that show you what happens when you go to another country and try to do the same things that you do. So those are the kind of things that it should balance themselves out for you. Whatever you're doing in that country, whatever you're doing in your country, and blah, 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 you can't go there because, by the time, when I was in the military, big jerseys, big fitteds, baggy pants, etc. A lot of us either came from the streets or from certain neighborhoods or whatever, and decided to join the military for whatever reason. Patriotism, 9/11, whatever it may be. For you to think that you were going to go and hang out, if you weren't somewhat brainwashed by a military aspect, but still kind of like kept your street sense for young dudes, because I knew old dudes that was out there too, but they didn't do a lot what the young dudes do, and if they did do what the young guys did, that was during that time frame. But whatever you were doing back home, you couldn't do in those foreign countries, no matter what age you were.
Nope.
You can adapt to the styles and the things that you may have, but if you think you was just gonna be hanging out on a corner or an area, looking how you look already, even though there was, and I'm just basically kind of like going for cats that look like me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like where it kind of directs to. You weren't hanging out late night on a corner, coming from wherever you were coming from in a foreign country, kicking it. You weren't. Number one, you knew better because of the consequences and repercussions you would have accepted in the military. And for the second aspect, it kind of like puts you out there because not only do you already stand out like an American, you don't really kind of want people to know that you're American, even though you can say it, even though they can see it, but you really can't say it. But for the most aspect, they knew that you were already. How you're dressed, haircuts, whatever it may be. So with that being said, kind of, it was like you have to pay attention to, like I said before, customs, courtesies, etc. That's just one thing that you need to learn. And I'm tired because there's a lot of going on of us being attacked just for being normal, regular citizens, trying to make a living, trying to progress, trying to do what's better for us. But I understand that it's like they don't want us to progress. They want to put us in what's called a gulag. They want people to be our overseers. They want people to keep us basically under the hill so they can have a better world totalitarian government over us, you know? So when I say I'm tired, that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of us not knowing. I'm tired of us not trying to figure out why we're in the positions that we're in. There's a lot going on. They just hired at least 85K or so IRS agents, armed agents. Who they going to bother and attack? The normal, hardworking people. The people that want to progress. They did it already. If you want to look back on it, they did it whatever with all the money aspect of it, of the apps, cash apps.
Oh yeah.
All that. That's one step. That was one step. Receiving a certain amount that they put in. Things like that they don't want to see you progress, even though you have the God-given unalienable right to progress. But it's like they want to put us in a position of keeping us stagnant, unless it's them, or their insiders, or the people that they know. But if you want to go from the so-called American rags to riches story, that we all want to receive the American dream, but at the same time, you got to be asleep to get the American dream. Shoot.
Nah, I heard that. That's the second time I heard that this week. I'm just trying to understand more detail of that statement.
Yeah, I understand it completely. So then, that's why I went back. That's
because I feel like it's both ways.
In the sense of what?
Like, I guess I understand a little bit of what that mean by the angry person. Not saying you're angry.
No.
Because I heard that statement by somebody that's a little bit upset about how things are going, but then I look at the situation at hand from bird's eye view, and I'm kind of like, yeah, but you give like 25% effort. You know what I mean?
So the person that basically said that is not giving 100%, but is still complaining.
In a way where you make that statement that you just said with the American dream, you sleep.
Oh yeah.
But you kind of do
half-assed,
like 25% effort, where like
I that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like I hate getting up. I hate that. Like we all hate doing that. I get up every day at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yo, fam,
every day.
Fam. People ask me what time.
It's not, and I don't care what time I go to sleep. I get up at 4 o'clock every single day.
They're like, how much you sleep? I say I sleep 3 hours in the morning and maybe 2 hours in the afternoon. But and this kind of goes back to what I said. What you said before. I put myself in this position to have to do that.
But you're doing other things. You know what I mean? So
and it's for a reason. And it's for a reason.
But then I'm trying to understand. So I'm looking at it from that point, and then I'm looking at it from a person that is trying, and they make that statement, and it's like, I can see that.
You said you're trying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they making it harder for you?
Yes, and that's why I say I can understand. But then
why would they make it harder for you? Say what you want. Say what's in your heart, Dre. Say it. Why are they making it harder for you?
Based on two things. One, they don't, depending on how you look, they don't want you to move forward. Second, depending on who you go to, that affirmation, from what I just said, it stands. Kinda,
Makes sense.
if that makes sense. Meaning,
I don't like you, Dre.
meaning,
I don't like you.
So meaning, because it makes sense. So
But
what
why,
I say
but,
by
but,
is,
but hold on. But why don't I like you?
I don't know why.
Because you're beneath me. You are.
Oh,
not,
okay, yeah.
You are not where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have been given. You good at business. I love your mindset on business and numbers. I wish I could have adapted that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm good on history and I'm good on knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I love history and I love knowledge.
Correct.
But I hate that you got more business than me. Mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more knowledgeable. I know more than you. But I'm gonna hire other people that know your aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So because I don't like you because you're trying to get to where I am, I'm gonna put my foot on your neck.
Mm-hmm.
And you will not progress if it's the last thing that I do. Because guess what? I have been told that I'm better than you. Even though you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been given a lot more better business insider trade, so to speak. So because I don't like you, I'm going, and because I've been privy to a certain amount of knowledge, it's up to me to either make you under me or destroy you completely.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back, if you guys never read it,
but
destroying the competition, 48 laws of power, all those kind of things. If you ever read those, Sun Tzu and all those.
But things. Is there not? But okay, so is that one person or is that all people?
It's for those. I'm speaking in that terminology. It's for those that are like us that are in the know.
Okay, no. So let me re-ask that. What I meant to say was, is this being told by one person or by all? Like you telling me what you just told me, right?
Yes.
Am I being denied by the same people or person? So am I being denied by just this one dude, or am I going here, and it all saying the same thing? Like
you are being denied because you're not one of us, unless we can convert you
by every last one of them.
Yes, unless we can convert you into being one of us. If we see that you have some type of animosity or you defer or deter what we have going on, then that's when you become the opposition. Because you have to understand, there are those that believe they have the right to rule over others. Think about it. I'll give you an example. If I found out the specific times of when the sun was going to set or the sun was going to eclipse, and I found that out from my knowledge, you my friend. Boobity Boop is my friend. I'm closer to you. I find out, I teach you the same knowledge that I know. That's two people. Boobity Boop don't know. We start to gather other people with that same kind of mindset that have some type of smarts that we want to entail that to, that same kind of knowledge. But Boobity Boop's still going around doing what he's doing and everything else. I'm going to feel that I'm better than him. I think I know more than him. And because I know more than him, I want only other people in my circle to have that same kind of knowledge that I want to teach.
Oh yeah,
my specific class, my specific group.
Oh yeah, I see all that.
So now guess what? So now guess what that makes me become? That makes me become a hierarchy of knowing certain knowledge. So now that I know that knowledge, even though we grew up together, I feel that I'm better than you.
Yeah.
So now guess what? Now I feel I'm better than you, and the class that I got that I've been teaching this stuff to is behind your comprehension. I'm going to take a lot more specific adoration towards them and exclude Boobity Boop. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly where you're coming from.
So now that you have that,
I'll just be feeling like, depending on the situation,
well, you have some that
of what you are trying to obtain.
But it all depends on who
I feel like depending on who you are and what you're trying to obtain, 1 stop, 2 stop, 3 stop, 5 stop, 10 stop does not stop you from keep going until you
can keep going.
Receive.
Oh yeah, you can keep continuing to go. But this goes back to our nepotism episodes. Do we like you enough to keep you up?
Oh,
are you? Excuse me. Are you visually
and what
appeasing to what we want to put out there?
And that's why
because of your smarts, not because of your characteristics.
And that's why I say 1 stop, 2 stop, 5 stop, 10 stop, 20 stop.
You can be smart
until that one person.
And it also goes back to the certain aspects we're talking about.
Yes, until that one person believes otherwise. I believe.
Now, are you believing otherwise because I believe that you have it?
Yes.
Or do I believe that I need to keep you down because you might be taking my spot?
Like taking your spot, like I want you to replace me as your predecessor?
No, I don't want you to replace me. But you may have it that I know that you're going to replace me, and others may see that you're going to replace me. Those are the conundrums that we have.
But I'm talking about the person that believe in what I got going on.
Oh, the person believing in what you got going on is believing in that, see something in you.
So that's what I mean by 1 stop, 2 stop, 10 stop.
Right.
Like until I believe that there's one of that do in their heart believe that
that's right.
I can make way, and until
but that's why you have
it comes to that person, I'm gonna keep going.
You know what I mean? They put out like Undercover Boss and all that stuff. Got so many people with so much potential, and they be like, "And you're doing what? Still?"
So that's why why
you have to understand. It's the atmosphere of the.
So I understand what comes with that
of the area.
Yeah, but I understand but I do understand what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I just feel like you should not let any of it stop you from still trying to attempt to do what you got to do. Because
and don't create a victimization of it either.
Because even on their side, it take some of them, and this is why it's like that. I feel like because some of them, even on their side, it took them 10 years to get in there, 15 years to get in there, 20 years to get in there.
That goes back to our nepotism episode.
I understand that. And that's why they like, nah, I'm not putting you in there, this, that, and the third. But I feel like nobody should allow anybody to stop them from keep on pushing.
Facts.
I mean, and there's just
we know that's kind of how the game go, and that's how certain people think, and them knowing that you have a little bit more to offer than they have because it may be nepotism, it may be I got put in this position, but once they see that you're a threat, little small things starts to get put in the way of their aspects. But the whole main reason of it is hate. And that may be simple.
That's why you gotta read, man, and take pieces.
You got to. But
you gotta take pieces of.
But that's why I basically said I'm tired of, because I'm tired of us not going through this and not knowing why they hiring all these IRS agents and can't put security guards in our schools to protect our schools, and you have to figure out a lot of these things on how is it affecting you, why is it affecting you, and once you realize, I'm not saying, I understand we have, as us regular people, we have our qualms and everything of that nature, but there are certain people that feel that whatever qualms that we may have in our little rinky-dink society against us, that we're still ants to them. And because they feel like we're ants to them, we're only going to be workers for them. We're going to be worker bees for them. And because they see that, it's easier for them to implement certain things to keep their foot on our necks. And I want us to understand how we can not only combat them with their own rhetoric and the truth and knowledge and learning. It's going to be hard for some of us, and it's going to be a crap show, but the facts speak for themselves. And if we can't go in these situations with these facts, then we are sheeps, and sheep should be slaughtered and put on the table for just being the beast of normality.
Oh, Jesus.
It's true. Animals aren't as smart as their counterparts. Those who are not as smart as their counterparts are sheep led to the slaughter and put on the table. And that also goes with the situation of what happens when you have no lawlessness. You are wills to the rules of the jungle. And if you don't have laws and you're subjected to the rules of the jungle, you're food on the table, in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand this stuff, because lawlessness will never amount to anything.
That's crazy. You're right, though.
I'd like to thank you for having me here, Andre. I appreciate it, man.
I'd
I've been
like to
gone for
thank
a
you.
minute. I
I'd
was
like to thank
gone.
you for having me here.
You're a bum.
You're a bum for trying to play this beef like that. Now get out of here.
I appreciate you guys. I was on a family vacation real quick. We went to Tennessee and went to climb the mountains and went to Dollywood and everything, and beautiful aspect, good atmosphere, festivities and everything. Short, small, it gives you what you need, but the atmosphere of the whole thing was pretty cool. Climb the mountains. If you want to see the real Bob Ross painting, climb a mountain. Climb any type of look through
You said climb a mountain.
Climb a mountain, look through any kind of nature, and see it and touch it for yourself, and give respect to the creator of all that stuff, because it is a mind-opening situation, especially when your knees can't handle it anymore, or your feet, or your body in general. You know, but I appreciate my man Dre for always being there for me and holding me down, and the best is yet to come.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate you too. So we are out of here, and we about to wrap up for the Dizzy. We appreciate y'all time as y'all appreciate our time.
Absolutely.
As I always would like to know, leave a comment. Please send a video.
Comment
however you best
Share.
will like.
Please share.
Yep. This man is the master of sharing.
It's a slow process when I can't.
No, seriously, man. But we appreciate everybody's support, and continue to support, please.
Please.
And
The best is yet to come.
go both teams, baby. This is who I need to win. I need both really to win a ring, because one ain't win a ring at all, and one ain't win a ring
In a minute.
Dang. So I need both. Yo, one win one this year, one win one next year, and then y'all just start divvying up after that,
Yeah,
man.
the
All
best
right.
yet to come. We appreciate that.
All right, man. Y'all have a great day, man. Today. Peace.
Peace.